What is up, everyone? Back with another post-game recap. And honestly, I said it has to happen today, and it didn't happen today. Cole came out and, he had a very strong start to the game, but then, that fifth inning rolls around and he, it's as if the second one run, those two runs crossed and that JBJ double, the floodgates opened, gave two more runs, 4 runs over 6 innings. Not the worst start in the world, but definitely not what you wanted that day. But it doesn't matter because the Yankees only scored 2 runs. And they've only scored 4 runs in this series against the Blue Jays, a series that came off of a dramatic win against the Tampa Bay Rays, where you think, okay, you know what, this is the point in time where you turn the season around, and that's not what ended up happening. These guys are awful right now, terrible, so bad. They followed up every single win in August with a losing streak of at least 3 games. These guys are playing terribly. These guys are awful right now. The offense stinks. The pitching hasn't been good enough. The offense, again, stinks. This team could not pull fly balls. This team cannot put the ball in the seats reliably. This team cannot score runs. This team cannot do anything remotely close to productive at the plate. These guys look terrible at the dish. They're terrible. Right now, they're awful. They're terrible. So bad. They are so bad at so many things, and it's unbelievable how a team that looked so good and had this division in the palm of their hands has squashed it, has squandered that lead, and has allowed the Blue Jays and Rays back into it. The Blue Jays have such an easy schedule the rest of the way. Yankees just blew any chance they had of going out and crushing this division. They're going to be playing stressful games in September. They're going to be playing stressful games tomorrow, next week, the week after. They face Alek Manoah, Jacob deGrom, Max Scherzer in the next 3 games. Where is the next step for this team? Where is the we're going to turn it around? Where is the we're going to go on and win a game today? You have Garrett Cole versus Mitch White, and Garrett Cole didn't pitch great, and Mitch White didn't get hit. It doesn't make sense to me. This team is playing like garbage. Terrible, bad, no redeeming qualities, nothing. And before people go ahead and point to the general manager or point to the manager, I ask you this. When the Yankees acquired Andrew Benintendi, many people asked the Yankees to go out and get a contact bat. When the Yankees went out and got Frankie Montas, many people asked the Yankees to go out and get a frontline starter. The Yankees improved the bullpen. The Yankees did a lot of things at the deadline to go out and get better. The Yankees had a lot of pieces in place that were very strong pieces. But what ends up happening? Gleyber Torres can't hit. Josh Donaldson can't hit. Anthony Rizzo forgets how to hit. I know Gleyber had a home run today, but for the most part, during the month of August is what I'm speaking of here. What do a general manager and manager have to do with Josh Donaldson forgetting how to hit, Gleyber Torres going on a horrible slump, Rizzo going on a slump, Carpenter getting hurt, DJ not going 4 for 30 after, Judge in the middle of a 4 for 30 something stretch? Who in this lineup is hitting? Who in this lineup is hitting right now? Right? Who in this lineup is doing anything for you? Who in this lineup do you want up with runners in scoring position? You don't want a single soul up in this lineup. All these guys suck right now. All these guys are terrible right now. All these guys are god-awful right now. No good. Not excusable. Not okay. These guys have played horrible baseball. Everyone in the lineup has been terrible in the month of August. It's gotten to a point where we're talking about one of the most embarrassing stretches in Yankee history. This is as embarrassing as it gets. This is unacceptable. This is unbelievable. There's so many words to use here referring to a team like the Yankees that it's just unbelievable. I can't even put into words how frustrated I am with this team. This team stinks right now. Stinks. Here are the only guys in the month of August with an OPS over 800. Aaron Judge, Kyle Higashioka, Jose Trevino, Josh Donaldson. Everyone else is at 704 or below. Rizzo 704, LeMahieu 668, Cabrera 636, and this is before today. Kiner Falefa 613, Benintendi 605, Carpenter injured, Gleyber 430, Hicks 325. Florial hasn't done anything for you so far, and I get it. Florial, Cabrera, they just came up. They're not looking great so far. They're rookies. They're young. I'm not too concerned about how they're going to look offensively long-term. Maybe not as much Florial. I don't know if he improves much just because he's always had whiff issues. But Cabrera, I'm confident can look competent at the major league level. What are you going to expect to happen when you look like garbage? What do you expect is the outcome when you look terrible, when you look awful, when you can't hit with runners in score position? How about we look at how the Yankees have hit with runners in score position in the month of August? Let's pull up the stats, the OPS of these guys. You have Gleyber leads the team in plate appearances with runners in score position as a 632 OPS with runners in score position. That's a big issue. Benintendi has 14 plate appearances, runs to score position. He has a horrible OPS of 381. The Yankees just need to hit better, man. It comes down to this team needs to hit better. This team needs to have better swings. This team needs to look sharper. This team needs to hit. They need to hit. They need to hit. They need to hit. They need to pull fly balls. They're not pulling fly balls. And before people say, well, right-handed hitters should go the other way at Yankee Stadium, unless you're going right down the line, going the other way is not a reliable way to hit home runs for righties. You have to go right down the line or pull it. You can't go right center field because right center field for home runs is not going to work. It's a deep part of the ballpark. A lot of home balls will die there. And lefties aren't pulling the ball on the team. The Yankees have one of the lowest pulled fly ball rates in baseball this month. And unsurprisingly, they're not in the top 10 in home runs hit in the month of August. They were the best home run hitting offense in the sport, and they've screeched to a halt. It's embarrassing. Again, it's beyond embarrassing. This is a disgrace to the entire city. This is a disgrace to the fan base. This is a disgrace to management. This is a disgrace to the front office. The players are in a situation to win. The players have been given every resource necessary to go out and win, and they haven't gone out and win. That's on them. It's on no one else. If you want to say Aaron Boone is the problem here, point at Aaron Boone. If you want to point at Aaron Boone and say he's the reason Gleyber Torres' OPS is under 700 this month, go ahead. I mean, what you're going to throw in Jeter out there. You're going to throw in some other manager to tell the players to do better. I mean, these guys are just not playing well. At some point, players just have to play better. And right now, players have to freaking play better because they're playing terribly. I know a lot of people are frustrated with this team the way I am, but damn it, I mean, these guys stink right now. They look terrible. They look awful. They don't look like they're going out and fighting for this division. I mean, this is supposed to be the Yankees when they're angry and trying their hardest. And after they hit that grand slam, we're back. This is you guys when you're back scoring 4 runs in 3 games against Toronto Blue Jays on the verge of getting swept at your home ballpark. You have faced the Rays and the Blue Jays and have gone collectively 1-5 against those teams at your ballpark with the division on the line. Your ballpark, 1-5. That's a disgrace. 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 If they got to turn it around, they have to. Tomorrow they get swept. That's it. You get swept, then you know what? You're not winning this American League East because the Blue Jays have a very easy strength of schedule. They're going to play the Cubs and the Pirates and the Red Sox and whatever garbage team you can think of because they didn't go out and they're not going out and getting swept at home by their division rivals. That's what the Yankees are doing. What could possibly motivate this team more? What else do they need? What, do they need Peraza to come up? Is Peraza going to save them? Is Peraza going to stop Gleyber from being terrible, or Donaldson from being terrible, or Rizzo from being terrible, or Higashioka from, starting in the lineup and not having the best at bats? So he's had a good month of August. Is he going to make Cole make better pitches? Is he going to make the Yankees stop walking bad hitters in big spots? Like, what is Oswald Peraza going to fix? What is Stanton going to fix? Is he going to come in and make other guys hit better? I sure hope he does. If he doesn't come in and immediately have a 1,000 OPS, the Yankees are not going anywhere. They're not changing much if they don't have guys that are currently in the lineup start hitting better. This team stinks right now. This team looks garbage right now. They have to turn it around. They have to look better. They have to hit better. They have to play better. They have to play better defense. They have to throw strikes when there's bad hitters at the plate in big spots. They are the ones who have to do those things. No one else is going to fix that for them. The players that are currently there have to fix that because you're not going to be able to have Stanton. You were going to have Stanton for this series. So God forbid that Stanton somehow misses a week, let's say, for injury in September. Are you going to go 0-6 that week? Is Stanton the only reason why you guys are good at baseball? It doesn't make sense to me. This is a team sport. One guy can't win you an entire World Series. They can help, but they can't win you an entire World Series. So the Yankees have to turn it around. They have to. I know that that's obvious to say. I know that there are a lot of things that, yes, they're up 7 games in the division. No, this division is not blown yet. But have the Yankees played a resemblance of, any competent baseball? Absolutely not. They followed every single win with at least a 3-game losing streak. What, they win tomorrow and they're going to lose 2 against the Mets, and they're going to go lose the game after. I forget who they play after they play the Mets. I believe it's Los Angeles. What, they're going to go lose 2 to the Mets, lose 1 to Los Angeles, then lose a series to Los Angeles, go to Oakland, lose a series to them. When is it going to stop? When does this stop? When do things turn around? When does this team stop playing like losers? That's the question the Yankees have to answer themselves. Hopefully they answer it soon, but let us know what you guys think in the comments below. This is a very frustrating stretch for the Yankees, but Hopefully they turn it around. They have good players. Stanton hopefully comes back and helps. They have very, very good players, but those very, very, very good players are playing like garbage, and those guys need to turn it around. They need to turn it around. That's all I can really say. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you guys think. I know it's a frustrating stretch, but we'll see you guys in the next video. Follow me at Ryan Garcia ESM. Check out Fireside Yankees on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all on the same handle. And, of course, check out Empire Sports Media for all your New York sports content. Ryan Garcia signing off. Peace out.